Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this channel we provide the in-depth knowledge of different programming languages which differentiate you with others. In our series of Tuesday-Saturday interview questions in C++, today we are posting next set of interview questions which help you to crack the technical interview of C and C++. This is very important questions. Try to concentrate on each question. Let's start. Question 1 is, how can %f be used for both float and double arguments in printf? What does it mean? We can use %f for float as well as double. What is %f? It's a format specifier for printf. We can use this %f for both and float and double. Answer to this question will be, in variable lengths argument list, type character and short int are promoted to int and float is promoted to double. Means whenever printf try to print the float or a double, it will print it directly. If it's a float value, so it will be promoted to double. Same in the case of character and short int, it is promoted to integer. That is why %f can be used for float as well as double data types. Okay. Next question, what is the purpose of flush all and flush function in C language or in C++? Flush all clears all buffers associated with open input stream and write all buffers associated with the open output stream to their respective files. It forces the data to reach the destination. What is stream? It's a way or a path from which data flows from source to destination. So this flush all flushes all the data from the stream to the destination. Same case, fflush, a specific stream fflush null streams all the data to the destination. Ultimately it will work for streams. Next question, what is the difference between object-based language and object-oriented language? Language that supports objects and classes are called object-based language, like Visual Basic before .NET. Now in .NET, Visual Basic is also an object-oriented programming language, but before .NET was released, Visual Basic supports only objects. It doesn't support polymorphism and inheritance. Such language do not support features like inheritance and polymorphism. They merely let you to create objects and call method using these objects. वो सिर्फ आपको क्या करते हैं, they provide the classes. What you can do, you can create the object of that classes and call the method with the help of these objects. Example is Visual Basic before .NET. Now example of object oriented, there are many object oriented programming language like C++, Java, Python, all are object oriented programming languages. Okay. Next question, why it is so that when we print the address of a reference, the address of a referent gets printed? This is also a very important question. Pay attention. Reference is always automatically dereferenced. So basically difference between a reference and a pointer is, for pointer we have to use asterisk sign, that is we have to derefer the pointer to access the value, whereas in the case of references they are automatically dereferenced. Ultimately references are also pointers, not pointers, they are constant pointers basically, which are automatically dereferenced by the compiler to access the value. So when we print the address of the reference, the address of a referent gets printed. Let's take an example. Here we are defining one variable int I. Int end of r equal to I. What is r here? R is a reference. What is I here? I is a referent. When we write end of r, it actually treated as end of asterisk r, which is nothing but the address of the value stored in r, that is address of I. That is why when we try to print the address of a reference, the address of a referent gets printed. Internally both are two names given to the same location. Okay, this is also a very important question. Next, how C++ manages function overloading? Simple function, non-virtual function means the functions which are not virtual function. There is a concept called virtual function. I am not talking about virtual function. We are talking about non-virtual function. Simple functions are always called by their names. Since overloaded function has same name, it would become impossible to call different version of the same name. Hence, C++ compiler changes name of all the function definition and calls while compiling the program. This is known as mangling of names. So C++ compiler, what do you mean by function overloading? In function overloading, we are having two functions or more than two functions with the same name. Now, if it is not possible to call function overloaded function with the function name. Why? Because the first requirement in function overloading is all the function name should be same. So what compiler do? Compiler internally gives name to the overloaded function, and this process is known as mangling of names. Okay, I think these 5 questions are clear to you. Go through this. If any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.